Well, good evening, everyone. Hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. We're going to kick things off tonight with Milestone Break 19,000. We went a little different direction with this one. This is a triple case team random with a 25-26 Series 1, Series 2, and extended case random. We'll also be giving away an Expo Black Pack to each of the participants, plus we'll give away 5 $100 credits to 5 lucky participants at the end. We're going to randomize the 32 participants, randomize the 32 NHL teams, give you guys a minute or so for any trades, then we'll open up these 3 boxes and get breaking. 36 boxes of fun. So good luck, everyone. Here are the 32 participants in Milestone Break 19,000. So we got Ming Ming, Matt H, Slick Rick, Mike Baxter, Aaron Kaiser, GT Cavs, Boston 77. Titans, Aaron Kaiser, Kyle Derby, Redfire 001. Sean Cartella, Schmever, Steel 84. The A Team, Hoff 91, Jonathan Bluin. JF Rouleau, Derek Fong, Andrew B, Brendan DeSantis. Derek Fong, Full Nelson, Ronald Leham, Fred DeSaint-P, Jason Adamczyk, Ding, Eric Duncan, Big Pappy, Slick Rick, TSG, and Lee Simic. 4 times. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got Kyle Derby at the top. Got Derek Fong at the bottom. Confirm 4 times. Let's paste. Back over the randomizer. We got our 32 NHL teams. Ducks through to the Jets. 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Nashville at the very top. Anaheim at the very bottom. Confirm 4 times. Let's paste. Let's print. Let's read them off. Team assignments, triple case, team random break 19,000 are as follows. Kyle Derby's got Nashville, the A team with the Capitals. Lee Simic, San Jose. Ding with Utah. Schmever, the Jets. Derek Fong, the Blues. Jason Adamczyk, Florida. TSG, Toronto. Eric Duncan, the Oilers. Redfire's got Seattle. Fred DeSaint-P, the Rangers. Sean Cartella, Pittsburgh. Slick Rick, Vancouver. Andrew B, Chicago. Big Pappy, Vegas. Titans with Detroit. Brendan DeSantis, Dallas. Slick Rick, LA. Matt H with Ottawa. Hoff 91, Philly. Ronald Leham, Minnesota. Mike Baxter, the Devils. Aaron Kaiser, Calgary. GT Cavs, the Islanders. Aaron Kaiser, Colorado. Full Nelson, Tampa. Boston 77, Montreal. Jonathan Bluin, Columbus. JF Rouleau, Buffalo. Ming Ming, Boston. Steel 84, Carolina. Derek Fong, the Ducks. So a minute or so for any trades, and then we shall break. We got the Rangers up for trade. We got Florida up for trade. Vegas for Rangers trade offer. No trade, nothing there. All right, guys, final look at your team assignments. Let's get rolling with this triple caser. Give me a moment as we get things opened up here. Bit of space. So 12 boxes of Series 1. That didn't went well. There's some extended. So many boxes. Not enough space. There we go. The 3 cases are opened. We got our 12 boxes, Series 2. I got extended in the middle. We got Series 1 on the right. Good luck, everybody. Enjoy this triple case. Team Random celebrating break 19,000. We'll start with Series 1. I'll rotate through the boxes, guys. Go Series 1, extended Series 2. Here we go. Have fun. And each spot does get an Expo Black Pack, plus we'll give away some break credit at the end. Here we go, pack 1 in this lengthy triple case. Enjoy. We start with a Barkley Goodrow Outburst Silver for the Sharks. Sizzle Reel Brady Tkachuk Ottawa. Portrait of Dalibor Dvorsky for the Blues. Canvas of Matthias Ekholm for the Oilers. Carter Mazur Young Guns Detroit. Compositions of Jack Hughes New Jersey. Encore Boone Jenner, Columbus. Composition Speckled Sean Monahan, Columbus. Systems of Joey Daccord, Seattle. Bustle of Alex Tuck for Buffalo. Got the Young Guns checklist of Demidov and Levushnov, Montreal, Chicago random at the end. Cup Quest of Alex DeBrincat, Detroit. Dazzlers Blue, Adrian Kempe, L.A. Kirill Kaprizov, Canvas, Minnesota. Matt Zuccarello, Portrait, Minnesota. Mark Scheifele, Encore for the Jets. We've got a Systems of Samuel Montembeault, Montreal. Zane Perake, Young Guns for the Flames. We got a Young Guns Deluxe of Skylar Brindamore to 250 for Carolina. Compadres for Nashville, Forsberg and Yossi. Goal-oriented Leon Draisaitl for the Oilers. Luca Cagnoni Young Guns Canvas for the Sharks. Quinn Hudson Young Guns for the Oilers. Compositions of Jason Roberts in Dallas. Encore Blue, Philip Gustafson, Minnesota. Frank Vetrano Encore for the Ducks. Sizzle Reel David Pasternak, Boston. Sizzle Reel of Sam Reinhart, Florida. Ethan Frank Young Guns for the Capitals. Cup Quest of Mitch Marner, Toronto. Sizzle Reel Speckled Kent Johnson, Columbus. Canvas of Joel Eriksson Ek, Minnesota. Portrait Seth Jarvis, Carolina. Final pack, box 1, triple case, random. Oliver Moore, Encore, Chicago. Systems, Lena Salmark, Ottawa. Ryan Suzuki, Young Guns for Carolina. Go to our first box of Extended Series. All right, pack 1, box 2. We got a sizzle reel from Montreal of Lane Hudson. Pros and Prospects, Ryan Leonard for the Capitals. Holographics, Noah Ostlund, Buffalo. Oliver Moore, Power Play Rookie for Chicago. Beckett Senecki, Young Guns for the Ducks. We've got a UD3 for Minnesota, Zeev Boom. All-World Team Connor McDavid for the Oilers. Pros and Prospects, Beckett Senecki for the Ducks. Outburst Silver of Nick Robertson for Toronto. UTA Sean Monahan, Columbus. Pros and Prospects, Miro Heiskanen for Dallas. You got a Jake Ottinger playoff photo variant for Dallas. Round 1 draft, Zane Parake for the Flames. Dalibor Dvorsky, Rookie Reflections for the Blues. Canvas of Mikko Rantanen, Dallas. All-World Team Sidney Crosby, Pittsburgh. Pros and Prospects, Dustin Wolf for Calgary. We got a rookie update at a 1999 Alexander Nikishin for Carolina. UTA Nazem Kadri for the Flames. Young Guns of Max Groshev for Tampa. Rookie Reflections, Ivan Demidov, Montreal. Sizzle Reel Nico Hischier, New Jersey. UD3 of Mark Stone, Vegas. Dazzlers Blue, Josh Norris, Buffalo. Joakim Kemel, Power Play Rookie for Nashville. Jared Davidson, Young Guns, Montreal. Canvas of Thomas Novak for the Penguins. Sizzle Reel for the Oilers, Zach Hyman. We got a Denver Barkey, Young Guns for Philly. Young Guns Canvas, Marshall Warren for the Islanders. UTA, Alexis Lafreniere for the Rangers. UD3 for Boston, Charlie McAvoy. Oliver Moore Trilogy Rookie Premier Level 1 at a $9.99 for Chicago. Final pack, box 2. Break 19,000. Ty Murchison, Young Guns for Philly. Rookie Reflections, Ville Koivunen in Pittsburgh. Marco Rossi Canvas, Minnesota. Our first box is Series 2. Let them cook for the Canucks, Quinn Hughes. Nicolas Deslauriers, Boomtown for Philly. Charles Alexis Legault, Young Guns, Carolina. Dazzlers Blue, Vincent Trocheck for the Rangers. Encore Mikko Rantanen in Dallas. Slaps of Easton Cowan, Toronto. Jonathan Marchessault Canvas for Nashville. Sizzle Reel Tage Thompson, Buffalo. Young Guns of Michael Misa for San Jose. Let Them Cook, Alex Ovechkin for the Capitals. Mathieu Olivier, Boomtown for Columbus. Outburst Silver, Simon Edvinsson, Detroit. Encore for the Sharks, Sam Dickinson. Canvas, William Karlsson, Vegas. Young Guns of Emmett Finney, Detroit. Portrait Speckled of Ivan Demidov, Montreal. Young Guns Canvas, Dominic Fensor, Carolina. Darcy Kemper Vibing for LA. Derek Forbert, Clear Cut for the Canucks. Vibing for Minnesota, Philip Gustafsson. Slaps of Beckett Seneke for the Ducks. Encore Dylan Larkin, Detroit. Glow Up Quinton Byfield, LA. Curtis Douglas, Young Guns for Tampa. Encore Blue, Marco Casper, Detroit. Sizzle Reel of Getty Malkin, Pittsburgh. Sergei Bobrovsky Portrait for the Panthers. Sizzle Reel Kirill Kaprizov, Minnesota. Dylan Gunther Portrait, Utah. Young Guns of David Tomasek for the Oilers. Sizzle Reel Speckled, Dylan Gunther, Utah. Encore of Ozzy Weisblatt, Nashville. Whoop. And a glow up of Robert Thomas for the Blues. Final pack, box 3. Jacob Chychrun, Canvas for the Capitals. Cale Makar, if you know, you know, for the Avalanche. And a Marshall Warren, Young Guns for the Islanders. All right, on to our second box of Series 1. Box number 4 in this triple case. Outburst Silver, Alex Nedlikovich, Pittsburgh. Sizzle Reel of Alex Ovechkin for the Capitals. Cup Quest, William Eklund for the Sharks. Keandre Miller, Canvas for the Rangers. Young Guns, Noah Ostlund, Buffalo. Portrait, Gabe Barreau for the Rangers. Linus Allmark, Encore for Ottawa. Portrait Speckled, Brant Clark, LA. Tracking Systems of Lucas Dostal for the Ducks. That's a Toffoli variant. Tyler Toffoli variant for San Jose. Compadres, Matthews, Nylander, Toronto. Portrait of Artem Levushna, Chicago. Young Guns, Canvas, Dalibor Dvorsky for the Blues. Dominic Sheen, Young Guns, Detroit. Compositions, Rasmus Dahlin, Buffalo. Black and White Canvas for Montreal, Patrick Laine. Logan Cooley, Encore for Utah. Sizzle Reel Arturi Lehkonen for the Avalanche. Bustle of Jake Gensel, Tampa. Jacob Gauthier, Young Guns, Philly. Composition, Sidney Crosby, Pittsburgh. Dazzlers, Blue Ivan Demidov, Montreal. Drew Doughty, Canvas for LA. Sidney Crosby, goal-oriented, Pittsburgh. Travis Konechny, Encore for Philly. Tracking Systems, Ilya Sorokin for the Islanders. Justin Robitaille, Young Guns, Carolina. Sizzle Reel, Matthew Tkachuk, Florida. Elias Pettersson, Young Guns for the Canucks. Roman Josi, Cup Quest, Nashville. Compadres Speckled, Hellebuck Morrissey for the Jets. Olin Zellweger Canvas for the Ducks. Portrait of Dylan Holloway for the Blues. Final pack, box 4. Ryan Leonard Encore for the Capitals. Systems Connor Hellebuck for the Jets. Ethan Frank Young Guns for the Capitals. Back to Extended Series we go. Triple case random. UTA Connor McDavid for the Oilers. Pros and Prospects Gabe Perreault for the Rangers. We got the Holographics Awesome variant. Zeev Boom, Minnesota. Sizzle Reel for the Capitals, Alex Ovechkin. Young Guns Thomas Milic for the Jets. UD3 Austin Matthews, Toronto. All-World Team, Sebastian Aho, Carolina. Pros and Prospects, Brock Besser, Vancouver. Outburst Silver for Montreal, Patrick Laine. UTA for Nashville, Steven Stamkos. Pros and Prospects, Tim Stützle, Ottawa. UTA Speckled, Travis Konechny, Philly. Artur Akhtaryamov, Young Guns for Toronto. Rookie Reflections, Michael Misa for the Sharks. Canvas of Jason Robertson, Dallas. All-World Team, Quinn Hughes for the Canucks. Pros and Prospects, Noah Ostlund, Buffalo. Dazzlers Pink, Travis Konechny, Philly. UTA William Nylander, Toronto. Round 1 draft, Ryan Leonard for the Capitals. Rookie Reflections, Braden Coots for the Canucks. Sizzle Reel, Lucas Raymond, Detroit. UD3 Ryan Leonard for the Capitals. Dazzlers Blue, Mark Scheifele for the Jets. Power Play Rookie, Zeev Boom, Minnesota. Luca Pennelly, Young Guns for Columbus. Tim Stützle, Canvas, Ottawa. Power Play Rookies for Detroit, Nate Danielson. Young Guns of Igor Chernyshov for San Jose. Mikhail Sergachev, Canvas for Utah. UTA Dylan Larkin, Detroit. UD3 Brady Martin, Nashville. Out of 1999, a rookie update, Ador Suniev for Calgary. Final pack, box 5. Tristan Braz, Young Guns, Pittsburgh. Rookie Reflections, Axel Sending Pellica, Detroit. Mitch Marner, Four Nations Face-Off Canvas for Vegas. On to Series 2. Sizzle Reel for Ottawa, Linus Allmark. Ivan Demidov, Portrait for Montreal. Zeev Boom, Young Guns for Minnesota. Vibing Speckled of Linus Allmark for Ottawa. Dylan DeMello Encore for the Jets. Glow Up of Thomas Harley, Dallas. Macklin Celebrini Canvas for the Sharks. If you know, you know. Leon Draisaitl for the Oilers. Young Guns Dominic Fensor, Carolina. Fluorescence red of Beckett Senecki for the Ducks. Vibing for Philly, Samuel Urson. Slaps of Zane Parake for the Flames. Dmitry Simashev, encore for Utah. Glow Up Dylan Strome for the Capitals. Young Guns Devin Kaplan, Philly. Population count 1,000, Dalibor Dvorsky for the Blues. Sizzle Real Brandon Hagel, Tampa. Portrait of Kirill Kaprizov, Minnesota. Let Them Cook, Cale Makar for the Avalanche. Outburst Silver, Logan Stankoven, Carolina. Boomtown of Brady Tkachuk, Ottawa. Justin Falk, encore for the Blues. Ricard Raquel, canvas for Pittsburgh. Emmett Finney, Young Guns, Detroit. Arbor Jackeye, Boomtown Speckled for Montreal. Canvas of Boone Jenner, Columbus. Vibing for the Islanders, Ilya Sorokin. Austin Matthews, Let Them Cook for Toronto. Boomtown of Arbor Jackeye, Montreal. Young Guns Marshall Warren for the Islanders. Dazzlers Blue, Evan Rodriguez for Florida. Marco Casper, encore Detroit. Slaps for the Canucks, Elias Pettersson. Final pack, box 6. Canvas Cam Talbot, Detroit. Sizzle Reel of Warren Fogle for LA. And I'm going to Harrison Brunke, Young Guns for Pittsburgh. It's going to move a stack of base, guys. We'll move on to box 7. Triple case break. All right, we're moving on to Series 1. Back to Series 1. Milestone break 19,000. We got a Jacob Melanson, Young Guns Outburst Silver, Seattle. Bustle of Matt Boldy, Minnesota. Portrait Josh Morrissey for the Jets. Canvas of Joseph Wall, Toronto. Oliver Moore, Young Guns, Chicago. Composition Sebastian Aho, Carolina. Jesper Bratt, encore, New Jersey. Composition Speckled Robert Thomas for the Blues. Tracking Systems of Dustin Wolf for Calgary. Compadres Aho Svechnikov, Carolina. Matthew Robertson, Young Guns for the Rangers. Zach Hyman, Cup Quest for the Oilers. Dazzlers Blue, Jake Ottinger, Dallas. Canvas of Connor Zary, Calgary. Portrait of Matthew Tkachuk for Florida. Encore of Jimmy Snuggerud for the Blues. Sizzle Reel for the Ducks of Mason McTavish. Young Guns Ozzy Weisblatt, Nashville. Michael Backlund Deluxe at a 250 for Calgary. Sizzle Real Cole Perfetti for the Jets. Goal-oriented Jack Eichel, Vegas. Young Guns canvas of Michael Callahan for Boston. Cam Lund Young Guns for the Sharks. Composition Sean Monahan, Columbus. Clear cut for the Flames, Daniil Miromanov. Encore Ilya Sorokin for the Islanders. Systems of Cam Talbot, Detroit. Bustle of Owen Tippett, Philly. Jimmy Snuggerud, Young Guns for the Blues. Cup Quest Eric Carlson, Pittsburgh. Bustle Speckled Kiefer Sherwood, Vancouver. Brady Tkachuk Canvas, Ottawa. Linus Allmark Portrait for Ottawa. Encore Jonathan Marchessault, Nashville. Systems Darcy Kemper, LA. Ville Koivunen, Young Guns for the Penguins. Back to extended. We got a power play rookie, Matthew Wood, Nashville. Pros and prospects, Tage Thompson, Buffalo. Outburst silver of Ivan Provorov, Columbus. UTA Brock Besser, Vancouver. Pros and prospects, Travis Konechny, Philly. Black and white canvas of Ilya Sorokin for the Islanders. Sizzle Real Matt Duchene, Dallas. Reed Schaefer Young Guns, Nashville. UD3 of Beckett Seneke for the Ducks. Power play rookie Ryan Green, Chicago. Pros and prospects, Jack Eichel, Vegas. Power play rookie Speckled of Artem Levushna, Chicago. Got the Young Guns checklist. Beckett Seneke, Berkeley Catton. So Ducks Seattle random at the end. Rookie Reflections, Colton Dock, Chicago. Brady Shea, canvas for Nashville. UTA for Utah, Clayton Keller. For Seattle, Yanni Nyman, pros and prospects. Andrei Vasilevsky, the Playmakers for Tampa Bay. All-World Team for Boston, David Pasternak. Young Guns, Bogdan Trianiev for the Capitals. Rookie Reflections, Nate Danielson, Detroit. UTA, Quinton Byfield, LA. UD3 for the Avalanche, Nathan McKinnon. Dazzlers Blue, Quinn Hughes for the Canucks. Sizzle Real Tage Thompson, Buffalo. Berkeley Catton Round 1 Draft, Seattle. Ryan McLeod, canvas for Buffalo. All-World Team for the Panthers, Matthew Tkachuk. Zeev Bullam, Young Guns for the Canucks. Young Guns canvas, Dominic James, Tampa Bay. Sizzle Real, John Tavares, Toronto. UD3, Sam Reinhart, Florida. And here's our first big hit. Milestone break. 19,000. How about a round 1 draft? High gloss. Numbered 8 of 10. Berkeley Catton. Round 1 draft high gloss. 8 of 10. Of Berkeley Catton. Congrats, Seattle. Final pack. Extended series. We got a Otto Stenberg, Young Guns for the Blues. Ryan Green, Rookie Reflection, Chicago. And a Garnet Hathaway canvas for the Flyers. Moving on to Series 2. We got Sizzle Reel of Alexander Bark, Florida. Glow Up Nico Heischer, New Jersey. Young Guns Colton Ellis for the Buffalo Sabres. Dazzlers Blue Sergei Bobrovsky, Florida. Jared McCann Encore, Seattle. Slaps for Pittsburgh of Erik Karlsson. Kevin Fiala canvas for LA. If you know, you know. Lane Hudson, Montreal. Ville Ottavainen, Young Guns, Seattle. Slap speckled Zane Parake for Calgary. Young Guns canvas Ryan Green, Chicago. Sizzle Reel Cole Caulfield, Montreal. If you know, you know. Kiefer Sherwood for the Canucks. Glow Up Kent Johnson, Columbus. Outburst Silver of Taylor Hall, Carolina. Warren Fogle Encore for LA. Anton Lindell canvas for the Panthers. Zakar Bardakov, Young Guns for the Avalanche. Ryan Green Fluorescence Red, Chicago. Let Them Cook Leon Draisaitl for the Oilers. Slaps of Patrick Laine, Montreal. Fabian Zetterlund at a 250 Deluxe for the Ottawa Senators. Shea Theodore Encore for Vegas. Boomtown Jack McBain, Utah. Noah Laba, Young Guns for the Rangers. Encore Blue Kyle Connor for the Jets. Vibing for New Jersey, Jacob Markstrom. Bo Horvat Portrait for the Islanders. Vibing for Chicago, Spencer Knight. Glow Up Brandon Hagel, Tampa Bay. Young Guns of Charles Edward Dow for Tampa Bay. Vibing Speckled for the Blues, Jordan Binnington. Encore Ryan Suzuki, Carolina. Portrait of Easton Cowan for the Leafs. Canvas of Adam Fox for the Rangers. Sizzle Reel Alex DeBrincat, Detroit. The Young Guns teammates of Schaefer and Gatcomb for the Islanders. Back to Series 1. Triple Case Team Random. We got an Outburst Silver, David Pasternak, Boston. Compadres, Line Slavkovsky, Montreal. Cup Quest, Chris Kreider for the Rangers. Capo Caco canvas for Seattle. Zane Parake, Young Guns for the Flames. Noah Ostlund portrait, Buffalo. Samuel Urson Encore, Philly. Braden Point goal-oriented speckled for Tampa. Sizzle Reel Dakota Joshua for the Canucks. Dazzlers Pinko and Tippett, Philly. Bustle Jesper Bratt, New Jersey. Cup Quest Jared McCann, Seattle. Young Guns canvas Oliver Moore, Chicago. Rodrigo Abols, Young Guns, Philly. Portrait of Zach Werenski, Columbus. Encore Blue, Samuel Urson, Philly. Encore Philip Gustafson, Minnesota. Systems of Charlie Lindgren for the Capitals. Sizzle Reel Leo Carlson for the Ducks. Young Gun Sam Rinzel, Chicago. Goal-oriented William Nylander, Toronto. Dazzlers Blue, Frank Vetrano for the Ducks. Canvas Kiefer Sherwood for the Canucks. Compositions Lane Hudson, Montreal. Quinn Hughes Encore, Vancouver. Systems Jacob Markstrom, New Jersey. Young Guns Colton Dach, Chicago. Compadres for Vegas, Eichel and Stone. Young Guns Quinn Hudson for the Oilers. Compositions Philip Forsberg, Nashville. Sizzle Reel Speckled Bobrovsky for the Panthers. Canvas JT Com for Detroit. Goal-oriented Cole Caulfield, Montreal. Final pack, another box of Series 1. Encore Nico Hischier, New Jersey. Sizzle Reel Cam Fowler for the Blues. Young Guns Jack Finley for Tampa. Extended series. The piles are slowly getting shorter. UTA Seth Jarvis, Carolina. Pros and Prospects, Jesper Bratt, New Jersey. Aaron Ekblad, Clear Cut, Florida. Sizzle Reel, Bo Horvat for the Islanders. Xavier Bourgault, Young Guns, Ottawa. UD3, Michael Misa for San Jose. Power Play Rookie, Brady Martin, Nashville. Pros and Prospects, Zach Werenski, Columbus. Outburst Silver of Marcus Johansson, Minnesota. All-World Team Braden Point, Tampa Bay. Trevor Kuntar, Young Guns, Buffalo. Rookie Reflections, Brady Martin, Nashville. Alexander Nikishin, Power Play Rookie, Carolina. Pros and Prospects, Michael Misa for the Sharks. Sizzle Reel Speckled, Elias Pettersson, Vancouver. Round 1 Draft, Artem Levushnov, Chicago. Rookie Reflections, Easton Cowan, Toronto. Victor Hedman, Canvas for the Lightning. UTA Leo Carlson for the Ducks. Pros and Prospects, Easton Cowan, Toronto. We got the outdoor photo variant of Nolan Allen, Chicago. UTA Alex Ovechkin for the Capitals. UD3 Nico Hischier, New Jersey. Dazzlers Blue Matty Beniers, Seattle. Sizzle Reel of Igor Shesterkin for the Rangers. Young Guns Tristan Nielsen for the Avalanche. Young Guns Canvas Checklist Random. Shea for the Islanders, Misa the Sharks. We'll random that one off at the end as well. All-World Team Connor Bedard, Chicago. Young Guns Daniel Boot for Utah. Adrian Kempe, Canvas LA. Power Play Rookie Gabe Perreault for the Rangers. UD3 Alex Ovechkin for the Capitals. Noah Ostlund, Level 1 Rookie Premier at a 999 for Buffalo. Taylor McCarr, Young Guns for the Avalanche. Rookie Reflections, Beckett Senecki for the Ducks. And a Canvas, Philip Hronek for the Canucks. On to box 12, triple case. Milestone random break 19,000. Other boxes, series 2. Vibing for Nashville, UC Sados. Portrait Lane Hudson, Montreal. Young Guns teammates Schaefer Catcomb for the Islanders. Dazzlers Blue Sam Dickinson, San Jose. Seth Jarvis Encore, Carolina. Slaps of Dougie Hamilton, New Jersey. Canvas for Philly, Noah Cates. Sizzle Real Philip Broberg for the Blues. Ryan Green, Young Guns, Chicago. Vibing for Boston, Jeremy Swayman. Portrait of Sam Dickinson for San Jose. Calvin Pickard Outburst Silver for the Oilers. Encore Dylan Cousins for Ottawa. Canvas Joey Duccord, Seattle. Curtis Douglas Young Guns for Tampa Bay. Glow Up Speckled Kirill Marchenko, Columbus. Canvas Jaden Schwartz, Seattle. Sizzle Real Mark Stone, Vegas. We've got the clear cut checklist. We got Caulfield, Montreal. We got Jack Hughes, New Jersey. That'll be random as well at the end. If you know, you know. Connor Hellebuck for the Jets. Slaps of John Carlson for the Capitals. Olivier Rodrigue Encore for the Oilers. Glow Up Cole Perfetti for the Jets. Young Guns Charles Edward Daou, Tampa Bay. Population count 1,000, Miro Haskinen, Dallas. Sizzle Real Sebastian Aho, Carolina. Glow Up Brant Clark, LA. Let Them Cook on Kopitar, LA. Boomtown Tom Wilson for the Capitals. Easton Cowan Young Guns, Toronto. Sizzle Real Speckled Spencer Knight, Chicago. Owen Power Encore for Buffalo. Portrait David Pasternak, Boston. Final pack, box 12. Canvas for the Ducks, Leo Carlson. Vibing for the Avalanche, Mackenzie Blackwood. Kirill Kudrevtsev, Young Guns for Vancouver. It's going to move some base, guys. We are a third of the way through this triple case. All right, moving on to Series 1. We're on to Box 13, triple case. Milestone break 19,000. A few other breaks are on the website, guys, that we can try to get going this evening. We got a canvas of Ivan Barbashev for Vegas. There's a Young Guns of Ivan Demidov, Montreal. Compositions on Kopitar, LA. Tage Thompson Encore for Buffalo. Portrait Speckled, Matthew Tkachuk, Florida. Compadres Makar McKinnon for the Avalanche. Sizzle Reel for Dallas, Mason Marchment. Young Guns Nikita Tolopilo, Vancouver. Cup Quest of Igor Shosturkin for the Rangers. Outburst silver of Brandon Dillon for the Devils. Bustle Seth Jarvis, Carolina. Goal-oriented Austin Matthews, Toronto. Dazzlers blue Tim Stützle, Ottawa. Canvas Philip Gustafson, Minnesota. Cale Makar portrait for the Avalanche. Encore William Eklund for the Sharks. Bustle Dylan Holloway for the Blues. Owen Sillinger Young Guns, Columbus. Deluxe Brett Pesce at a 250 for New Jersey. Bustle of Leo Carlson for the Ducks. Compositions Quinn Hughes for the Canucks. Justin Robida, Young Guns Canvas, Carolina. Young Guns Dylan Duke, Tampa Bay. Goal-oriented Sam Reinhart, Florida. Black and white canvas, Jake Sanderson, Ottawa. Zach Werenski, Encore, Columbus. UC Satos Tracking Systems, for Nashville. Sizzle Reel for Buffalo, Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. Young Guns Donovan Sabrango, Ottawa. Portrait of Leon Draisaitl for the Oilers. Compadres Speckled, DeBrincat Larkin, Detroit. Anders Lee Canvas for the Islanders. Compositions Matt Barzal for the Islanders. Connor Bedard Encore, Chicago. Nazem Kadri Bustle for the Flames. Riley Duran, Young Guns for Boston. Moving on to our fifth box. Yep, fifth box of Extended Series. Sizzle Reel for LA on Kopitar. Pros and Prospects, Matthew Wood, Nashville. Clear cut of Anthony Mantha for the Penguins. Matthew Schaefer, power play rookie for the Islanders. Michael Misa, round one draft for San Jose. UD3 Ben Kindell, Pittsburgh. All-World Team Connor Hellebuck for the Jets. Pros and Prospects, Cole Caulfield, Montreal. We got the round one draft outburst silver for Chicago, Artem Levushna. Is sound and picture okay, though? We got the round one draft high gloss of Berkeley Catton for Seattle. UTA Patrick Laine, Montreal. Pros and Prospects, Dalibor Dvorsky for the Blues. We got an all-world team speckled Austin Matthews, Toronto. It is good, Andrew. Thank you. Alexandri Kaskemaki, Young Guns for the Blues. Rookie Reflection, Sam Renzel, Chicago. Canvas of Anse Kopitar, LA. All-World Team, Mikko Rantanen, Dallas. Pros and Prospects, Connor Hellebuck for the Jets. Arvid Soderblom at a 250, deluxe parallel for Chicago. UTA Tyler Seguin, Dallas. Young Gun Shane Lachance, New Jersey. Rookie Reflections Ozzy Weisblatt, Nashville. Sizzle reel for Buffalo, Rasmus Dahlin. UD3 of Noah Dobson for Montreal. Dazzlers Blue, Nick Suzuki, Montreal. Power play rookie for Toronto, Easton Cowan. Nick Lardis, Young Gun, Chicago. Canvas Elias Lindholm for Boston. Sizzle reel for Ottawa, Tim Stützle. Young Guns, Yaroslav Schmeller for the Rangers. Canvas of Patrick Kane, Detroit. UTA Matt Barzal for the Islanders. UD3 Troy Terry for the Ducks. At a 1999 rookie update of Igor Shershnov, San Jose. Round 1 draft, Matthew Schaefer for the Islanders. Alexander Nikishin, Rookie Reflections, Carolina. Zach Hyman, Canvas for the Oilers. Series 2, here we go. 5th box of Series 2. Triple case Milestone random. Let them cook for Vegas, Jack Eichel. Mort Sider, Boomtown, Detroit. Arseny Gritzik, Young Guns, New Jersey. Vibing Speckled for the Jets, Connor Hellebuck. Connor McMichael Encore for the Capitals. Nico Hischier, Portrait, New Jersey. Canvas for Columbus, Zach Werenski. Vibing for San Jose, Yaroslav Askarov. Tusky, Young Guns for Utah. Fluorescence Red, Carolina, Ryan Suzuki. Sizzle Reel for Vegas, Thomas Hertl. Slaps for the Capitals of Alex Ovechkin. Population count 1,000. Ryan Leonard for the Capitals. Encore Jacob Markstrom, New Jersey. Glow Up Owen Tippett, Philly. Dominic James, Young Guns for Lightning. Vasily Podkolzin, an out of 100 exclusive for the Edmonton Oilers. If you know, you know. Sam Reinhart, Florida. Glow Up Mason Marchment, Seattle. Vibing for the Capitals of Logan Thompson. Portrait Sam Rinzel, Chicago. Outburst Silver, Cody Glass, New Jersey. Encore of Yaroslav Askarov for the Sharks. Yuri Slafkovsky, Canvas, Montreal. Alexander Nikishin, Young Guns, Carolina. Boomtown Speckled, Brady Tkachuk for Ottawa. Sil Apps Canvas, Legend Canvas for Toronto. Sizzle Reel, Dustin Wolf for Calgary. Vibing for Florida, Sergei Bobrovsky. Nathan McKinnon, Portrait for the Avalanche. Young Guns, Ryan Green, Chicago. Dazzlers Blue, Moritz Sider, Detroit. Encore Brady Martin, Nashville. Slaps for Boston of David Pasternak. Canvas Matty Beniers, Seattle. Sizzle Reel of Leon Draisaitl for the Oilers. Young Guns, Easton Cowan for the Leafs. All right, on to our 6th box of Series 1. Taking us to the halfway mark of our Series 1 case. Encore Quinton Byfield, LA. Cupquest Speckled, Hellebuck for the Jets. Sizzle Reel Connor McDavid for the Oilers. Outburst Silver, Colton Sissons, Nashville. Compadres Panarin Lafreniere for the Rangers. Compositions of Clayton Keller, Utah. Alexander Barkov, Canvas, Florida. Owen Sillinger, Young Guns, Columbus. Goal-oriented Nathan McKinnon for the Avalanche. Sizzle Reel for the Avalanche, Cale Makar. Young Guns, Dylan Duke, Tampa Bay. Portrait of Tage Thompson, Buffalo. Dazzlers Blue, Lucas Raymond, Detroit. Lucas Raymond, Canvas, Detroit. Compositions, Tim Stützle, Ottawa. Encore, Joakim Kemel, Nashville. Systems of Thatcher Demko, Vancouver. Luca Cagnoni, Young Guns for the Sharks. Goal-oriented red out of 199, Nathan McKinnon for the Avalanche. Bustle Logan Stankoven, Carolina. Cup Quest Ryan Nugent-Hopkins for the Oilers. Dmitry Voronkov, Canvas, Columbus. Young Guns, Michael Callahan, Boston. Austin Matthews, Portrait, Toronto. Encore Blue, Troy Terry for the Ducks. Dalibor Dvorsky, Encore for the Blues. System, Sergei Bobrovsky, Florida. Compadres, Kucherov, Hedman for Tampa. Jacob Melanson, Young Guns, Seattle. Goal-oriented, Jesper Bratt, New Jersey. System Speckled, Carolina, Peter Kochkov. Anthony Duclair, Canvas for the Islanders. Compositions, Alex Ovechkin for the Capitals. Encore Victor Hedman, Tampa. We've got a sizzle reel of Luke Hughes, New Jersey. Young Guns checklist of Demidov and Levushna. That's our second one of those in this break. So one will go to Montreal. One will go to Chicago. All right, on to box number 6 of Extended Series. Sizzle reel for the Canucks, Elias Pettersson. Round 1 draft, Beckett Seneke for the Ducks. We've got a Curtis Douglas, Young Guns Canvas for Tampa Bay. UTA, Alexis Lafreniere for the Rangers. Pros and Prospects, Berkeley Cat in Seattle. Holographics, Ryan Leonard for the Capitals. It seems very hard to get. I think I've done, 12 cases now, and I've only seen one. Sizzle Reel, Charlie McAvoy, Boston. Braden Bowman, Young Guns for Vegas. UD3, Sidney Crosby, Pittsburgh. Power Play Rookies, Artem Levushnov, Chicago. Pros and Prospects, Cale Makar for the Avalanche. Dazzlers, Pink, Mitch Marner, Vegas. Young Guns, Carson Lambos, Minnesota. Matthew Schaefer, Rookie Reflections for the Islanders. Nazem Kadri, Canvas for Calgary. UTA, Travis Konechny, Philly. Pros and Prospects, Patrick Kane, Detroit. We've got a Jacob Bernard Docker exclusive out of 100 for Detroit. Power Play Rookie, Ivan Demidov, Montreal. Pros and Prospects, Matthew Schaefer for the Islanders. Nikita Kucherov out for silver for Tampa. All-World Team, Kyle Connor for the Jets. Adam Engstrom, Young Guns, Montreal. Rookie Reflections, Artem Levushnov, Chicago. UTA for the Jets, Gabe Velarde. UD3 for Montreal, Ivan Demidov. Dazzlers Blue on Seiko Pitar, LA. All-World Team for Toronto, Austin Matthews. Beckett Seneke, Young Guns for the Ducks. Connor Hellebuck, canvas for the Jets. Ryan Leonard, power play rookie for the Capitals. UD3, Victor Hedman, Tampa Bay. Yanni Nyman, rookie premier trilogy level 2 out of 499 for Seattle. Maxim Goroshev, Young Guns, Tampa. Rookie reflections for Pittsburgh, Ben Kindell. Yaroslav Askarov, canvas for the Sharks. On to our 6th box of Series 2. Let them cook for the Jets, Kyle Connor. Ryan Leonard, portrait for the Capitals. Brady Martin, Young Guns, Nashville. Sizzle Reel speckled for Philly, Matvey Michkov. Noah Hannafin, encore for Vegas. Josh Manson, Boomtown for the Avalanche. Tyler Bertuzzi, canvas, Chicago. Sizzle Reel, Matthew Nyes, Toronto. Young Guns Hunter Brustowitz for the Flames. Young Guns clear cut of Kirill Kudryavtsev for the Canucks. Let them cook, Nikita Kucherov, Tampa Bay. Slaps of Victor Hedman for Tampa. Encore red out of 199, Jeremy Swayman, Boston. Mason McTavish, encore for the Ducks. Portrait Connor McDavid for the Oilers. Young Guns Danila Yurov, Minnesota. Encore Blue Jake DeBrusk, Vancouver. Vibing Carolina, Frederick Anderson. Glow Up Dylan Gunther, Utah. Vibing for Detroit, Cam Talbot. Alex DeBrincat, Outburst Silver for Detroit. Glow Up of Matt Coronado for the Flames. Yeah, June 24th, confirmed. Simon Edmondson, encore, Detroit. Canvas of Evan Rodriguez for Florida. Got the Young Guns checklist. Random between the Islanders and Sharks. Misa and Schaefer. We'll random that one off at the end. Glow Up speckled Strome for the Capitals. Easton Cowan, Program of Excellence canvas for Toronto. Sizzle Reel, Sam Reinhart, Florida. If you know, you know for Utah, Dylan Gunther. Glow Up William Eklund for the Sharks. Axel Sandin Pelika, Young Guns, Detroit. Dazzlers Blue, Vince Dunn, Seattle. Nick Suzuki, encore, Montreal. Slaps of Austin Matthews, Toronto. Final pack to take us to the halfway mark of break 19,000. Taylor Hall, canvas, Carolina. Sizzle Reel for the Capitals, Jacob Chikrin. And a Ty Mueller, Young Guns for Vancouver. Move some more base, guys. Grab a quick drink. I will move on to the second half of break 19,000. Like for box pre-orders have been put up. I think it's $3.99 a box for SPA. Breaks, we haven't priced it out yet. All right, here we go with the second half of break 19,000. We're on to box 7 of Series 1. Triple case. Team random. We got an outburst silver of Getty Malkin, Pittsburgh. Sizzle reel for Nashville, Luke Evangelista. Cup Quest, Tage Thompson, Buffalo. Canvas for the Capitals of Alex Ovechkin. Jimmy Snuggerud, Young Guns for the Blues. Portrait, Quinn Hughes for the Canucks. Encore, JT Miller for the Rangers. Goal-oriented speckled Eichel for Vegas. Systems Elvis Merzlikins, Columbus. Population count 1,000, Ilya Sorokin for the Islanders. Bustle Matthew Nyes, Toronto. Cup Quest, Kirill Kaprizov, Minnesota. Canvas Alexis Lafreniere for the Rangers. Sam Morton, Young Guns, Calgary. Portrait of Alex Ovechkin for the Capitals. Young Guns clear cut Rodrigo Albols for Philly. John Carlson, encore for the Capitals. Systems for Dallas, Jake Ottinger. Bustle Moritz Sider, Detroit. Nicholas Coco, Young Guns, Seattle. Goal-oriented Kirill Kaprizov, Minnesota. Dazzlers Blues, Sebastian Aho, Carolina. Tage Thompson, Canvas, Buffalo. Compositions, David Pastrnak, Boston. Encore Wyatt Johnston, Dallas. Sizzle Reel Evan Bouchard for the Oilers. Oliver Moore, Young Gun, Chicago. Sizzle Reel Jared McCann, Seattle. Michael Callahan, Young Guns, Boston. Compositions, Nick Suzuki, Montreal. Sizzle Reel Speckled for the Oilers, Leon Draisaitl. Canvas of Kyle Connor for the Jets. Goal-oriented Nikita Kucherov, Tampa Bay. Encore William Karlsson, Vegas. Sizzle Reel Jacob Markstrom, New Jersey. Cam Lund, Young Guns for the Sharks. On to our 7th box of Extended Series. And I see a bunch of orders are coming through, guys. I think a couple of the other breaks are getting close tonight, so check out that website. UTA, Valerie Nikushkin for the Avalanche. Pros and Prospects, Ryan Leonard for the Capitals. Cam Fowler, black and white canvas for the Blues. Sizzle Reel for Montreal, Lane Hudson. Nickel Artis, Young Gun, Chicago. UD3 for Minnesota, Zeev Boom. Power Play Rookie, Oliver Moore, Chicago. Pros and Prospects, Beckett Seneke for the Ducks. Outburst Silver of Nick Bjugstad for the Blues. Power Play Rookie, Joakim Kemell, Nashville. Pros and Prospects, Miro Heiskanen, Dallas. Nice Swagnificent of Brent Burns for the Avalanche. Round 1 draft, Matthew Schaefer for the Islanders. Rookie Reflections, Dalibor Dvorsky for the Blues. Canvas of Alexander Romanov for the Islanders. UTA, Sean Monahan, Columbus. Pros and Prospects, Dustin Wolf, Calgary. Out of 1999, Luca Cagnoni, Rookie Update for the Sharks. All-World Team for the Oilers, Connor McDavid. Young Guns, Alexandre Kasimaki for the Blues. Rookie Reflections, Ivan Demidov, Montreal. UTA, Nazem Kadri for the Flames. UD3 for Vegas, Mark Stone. Dazzlers Blue, Nico Hischier, New Jersey. Sizzle Real, Nico Hischier, New Jersey. Young Guns of Yaroslav Schmeller for the Rangers. Chris Kreider, Canvas for the Ducks. All-World Team, Sidney Crosby, Pittsburgh. Berkeley Catton, Young Guns, Seattle. Nikita Zadorov, Canvas for Boston. Sizzle Reel for the Oilers, Zach Hyman. UD3, Charlie McAvoy, Boston. Kyle Palmieri, Deluxe at a 250 for the Islanders. Stephen Holiday, Young Guns, Ottawa. Rookie Reflections, Ville Koivu in Pittsburgh. Canvas, Jesperi Kotkaniemi for Carolina. On to our 7th box of Series 2. Let Them Cook, Kirill Kaprizov, Minnesota. Portrait, Brady Martin, Nashville. Young Guns, Braden Coots for the Canucks. Vibing Speckled for Dallas, Jake Ottinger. Kirill Marchenko, Encore, Columbus. Radko Gudas, Boomtown for the Ducks. Bo Horvat, Canvas for the Islanders. Sizzle Reel, Connor McDavid for the Oilers. Noah Laba, Young Guns for the Rangers. Fluorescence Red of Donovan Sabrengo, Ottawa. Let Them Cook, David Pasternak, Boston. Slaps of Matthew Schaefer for the Islanders. Matt Zuccarello, Encore, Minnesota. Zeev Buum, Portrait, Minnesota. Sam Dickinson, Young Guns for the Sharks. Fluorescence Blue at a 50, Skylar Brindamore, Carolina. Vibing for Seattle, Joey Decord. Glow Up, Evan Rodriguez for Florida. Vibing of Jake Ottinger for Dallas. Outburst Silver, Ryan Pollock for the Islanders. Oh, Mr. Glow Up of Anthony Stolarz, Toronto. Owen Tippett, Encore for Philly. Kyle Palmieri, Canvas for the Islanders. Hunter Height, Young Guns, Minnesota. Glow Up Speckled, Anthony Cirelli, Tampa Bay. Arseny Gritzik, Young Guns, Canvas, New Jersey. Sizzle Reel, Spencer Knight, Chicago. If you know, you know. Gabriel Landeskog for the Avalanche. Glow Up, Matthew Nyes, Toronto. Young Guns, Wyatt Ahmad for the Avalanche. Dazzlers Blue, Jacob Markstrom, New Jersey. Encore, Ryan Green, Chicago. Slaps of Cale Makar for the Avalanche. Nino Niederreiter, Canvas for the Jets. Sizzle Reel, Connor Hellebuck for the Jets. Got a Young Guns of Ville Ottavainen, Seattle. All right, Box 8 of Series 1. Those piles are slowly getting smaller and smaller. All right, here we go with box 8 of Series 1. Encore, Josh Morrissey for the Jets. Portrait Speckled, Josh Morrissey for the Jets. System, Stuart Skinner for the Oilers. Outburst Silver, Nathan McKinnon for the Avalanche. Sizzle Real Nazem Kadri for the Flames. Brandon Hagel Portrait for Tampa. Canvas William Nylander Toronto. Ryan Leonard Young Guns for the Capitals. Compositions Matty Beniers Seattle. Bustle Tyler Bertuzzi Chicago. Rory Cairns Young Guns for the Flames. Cupquest Timo Meyer New Jersey. Dazzlers Blue for Pittsburgh Chris Letang. Canvas Jake Neighbors for the Blues. Dougie Hamilton Portrait New Jersey. Encore Tim Stützle Ottawa. Systems for the Blues Jordan Binnington. Young Guns Oliver Rodrigue for the Oilers. Dazzlers Pink Martin Nietzsche for the Avalanche. Compadre for New Jersey Jack and Luke Hughes. Goal-oriented Connor McDavid for the Oilers. Brandon Montour Canvas for Seattle. Young Guns Matthew Wood Nashville. Compositions Erik Karlsson Pittsburgh. Nice Zane Parekh Black and White Young Guns Canvas for Calgary. Nice hit for the Flames. Encore Erik Karlsson Pittsburgh. Sizzle Real Quinn Hughes for the Canucks. Sizzle Real for the Avalanche Nathan McKinnon. Joakim Kamel Young Guns Nashville. Cupquest Jason Robertson Dallas. Systems Logan Thompson for the Capitals. Elvis Merzlikins Canvas Columbus. Portrait Matthew Wood Nashville. Encore of Dustin Wolf for Calgary. Systems Samuel Urson Philly. Young Guns Ryan Suzuki Carolina. On to our 8th box of Extended Series. UTA for the Islanders, Matt Barzal. Pros and Prospects, Alexander Barkov, Florida. Nice Young Guns clear cut of Nick Lardis for Chicago. Sizzle Real Troy Terry for the Ducks. Luca Pinelli Young Guns Columbus. UD3 Dylan Gunther, Utah. Zane Parekh Power Play Rookie for the Flames. Pros and Prospects Zane Parekh for the Flames. JT Miller Outburst Silver for the Rangers. Power Play Rookie Sam Rinzel Chicago. Pros and Prospects Brendan Montour Seattle. Ivan Provorov the Outdoor Photo Variant for Columbus. Young Guns Tristan Braz Pittsburgh. Rookie Reflections Noah Osland Buffalo. Jesper Bratt Canvas New Jersey. UTA for Vegas William Karlsson. Pros and Prospects Oliver Moore Chicago. Out of 199, rookie update red of Alexander Nikishin, Carolina. All-World Team for Nashville, Philip Forsberg. Artur Aktiyamov, Young Guns, Toronto. Rookie Reflections, Oliver Moore, Chicago. UTA Frank Nazar, Chicago. UD3 Artem Levushnov, Chicago. Dazzlers Blue, Nazem Kadri for the Flames. Sizzle Reel for the Rangers, Braden Schneider. Igor Chernyshov, Young Guns for the Sharks. Canvas of Rasmus Sandin for the Capitals. All-World Team, Nathan McKinnon for the Avalanche. Michael Misa, Round 1 draft for San Jose. Seth Jarvis, Canvas, Carolina. Power play rookie, Dalibor Dvorsky for the Blues. UD3, Zane Parekh for Calgary. Michael Misa, rookie premier level 1 trilogy out of $9.99 for San Jose. Final pack, box 8 of Extended Series. Shane Lachance, Young Guns, New Jersey. Gabe Perreault, rookie reflections for the Rangers. And we got a Four Nations face-off canvas for LA, Adrian Kempe. All right, our 8th box of Series 2. Let them cook. Brady Tkachuk, Ottawa. Jimmy Snuggerud, portrait for the Blues. Young Guns, John Fernacci for Boston. Dazzlers Blue, Sam Rinzel, Chicago. Onse Kopitar Encore for LA. Slaps of Sam Dickinson for the Sharks. Dylan Strome, canvas for the Capitals. Vibing for the Jets, Connor Hellebuck. Charles Alexis Legault, Young Guns, Carolina. Young Guns 8 silver of David Tomasek for the Oilers. Let them cook, Jack Hughes, New Jersey. Portrait of Oliver Moore, Chicago. Austin Matthews, Encore, Toronto. Canvas, Noah Hannafin, Vegas. Joel Nystrom, Young Guns for Carolina. Slap, speckled Pedersen for the Canucks. Young Guns canvas, Braden Coots for Vancouver. Vibing for Tampa Bay, Andrei Vasilevsky. Sean Duersey, clear cut for Utah. Vibing for the Rangers of Igor Shesterkin. Slaps for Nashville, Steven Stamkos. Jake DeBrusk, Encore, Vancouver. Portrait Beckett Senecki for the Ducks. Young Guns of Edor Suniev for Calgary. Nice, we got a Slaps red pearl at a $1.99 rookie Matthew Schaefer for the Islanders. Sizzle Reel Valerie Nikushkin for the Avalanche. Boomtown Kiefer Sherwood for the Canucks. If you know, you know. Sidney Crosby, Pittsburgh. Glow Up Anthony Cirelli, Tampa. Ben Kindell, Young Guns for Pittsburgh. Sizzle Reel Speckled Robert Thomas for the Blues. Encore Kyle Connor for the Jets. Glow Up of Kirill Marchenko, Columbus. Final pack. Box 8, Series 2. We got a Morgan Geeky canvas for Boston. Sizzle Reel Frank Vetrano for the Ducks. Young Guns of Tusky for Utah. All right, let's move some more base. We're 2/3 of the way done. All right, 24 boxes down, 12 to go. Here's box number 9, a Series 1 triple case. Milestone random. Break 19,000. We got the Young Guns checklist out for silver. Demidov, Levushnov. So Montreal, Chicago random at the end. Sizzle Real, Kirill Marchenko, Columbus. Cup Quest of Thatcher Demko, Vancouver. Canvas, Christopher Tanev, Toronto. Dalibor Dvorsky, Young Guns for the Blues. Patrick Laine, Portrait, Montreal. Encore, Matty Beniers, Seattle. Cup Quest Speckled Hyman for the Oilers. Sizzle Real, Sebastian Aho, Carolina. Systems for the Avalanche, Mackenzie Blackwood. Luca Cagnoni, Young Guns for the Sharks. Compositions, Jake Gensel, Tampa Bay. Dazzlers Blue, Brandon Hagel for Tampa. Canvas, Josh Norris for Buffalo. Goal-oriented, Steven Stamkos, Nashville. Encore, Brock Faber, Minnesota. Bustle, Sam Reinhart, Florida. Young Guns, Matthew Robertson for the Rangers. Casey Sazikis, exclusive out of 100 for the Islanders. Compadres, Kachuk Barkov, Florida. Nazem Kadri, portrait for Calgary. Roman Josi, canvas, Nashville. Skylar Brindamore, Young Guns, Carolina. Compositions of Toffoli for the Sharks. Encore Blue, Quinn Hughes, Vancouver. Drake Batherson, Encore, Ottawa. Sizzle Real, Matthew Nyes, Toronto. Sizzle Real, Wyatt Johnston, Dallas. Young Guns, Jacob Melanson, Seattle. Cup Quest of Connor Bedard, Chicago. Tracking System Speckled Askarov for the Sharks. Canvas Dougie Hamilton, New Jersey. Portrait William Macklin for San Jose. Cutter Gauthier, Encore for the Ducks. Systems for Minnesota, Philip Gustafson. Jacob Quillen, Young Guns, Toronto. On to our 9th box of Extended Series. And if you guys want to put my hands through some more punishment tonight, looks like the extended case random number 8 is in single digits now. Sizzle Real, Troy Terry for the Ducks. Pros and Prospects for Florida, Alexander Barkov. We've got a Taylor Makar black and white Young Guns canvas for the Avalanche. Power play rookie, Zane Parake for the Flames. Berkeley Catton, Young Guns, Seattle. UD3, Dylan Gunther, Utah. All-World Team, Philip Forsberg, Nashville. Pros and Prospects, Zane Parake for Calgary. Connor Clifton, Outburst Silver, Pittsburgh. UTA, William Karlsson, Vegas. Pros and Prospects, Brendan Montour, Seattle. Got the Ryan Leonard Power Play Rookie Speckled for the Capitals. Adam Engstrom, Young Guns for Montreal. Rookie Reflections, Noah Ostlund, Buffalo. Sam Bennett, canvas for Florida. All-World Team, Nathan McKinnon for the Avalanche. Pros and Prospects, Oliver Moore, Chicago. Matthew Tkachuk out of 100. The Team USA exclusive going to Florida. UTA, Frank Nazar, Chicago. Young Gun, Stephen Holiday, Ottawa. Rookie Reflections, Oliver Moore, Chicago. Sizzle Reel for the Rangers, Braden Schneider. UD3, Artem Lavushnov, Chicago. Dazzlers, Blue Axel, Sending Pellica, Detroit. Power Play Rookie for Chicago, Sam Renzel. Young Guns, Braden Bowman for Vegas. Sergei Mudashev, Young Guns, Canvas, Pittsburgh. Dalibor Dvorsky, Power Play Rookie for the Blues. Round 1 draft, Beckett Seneke for the Ducks. Cam Fowler, Canvas for the Blues. UTA, Valerie Nikushkin for the Avalanche. UD3, Zane Parake for Calgary. Kyle Connor to 250, the Team USA Deluxe, going to the Jets. Carson Lambos, Young Guns, Minnesota. Gabe Petto, Rookie Reflections for the Rangers. Canvas of Ilya Sorokin for the Islanders. On to our 9th box of Series 2. If you know, you know. Cam Fowler for the Blues. Glow Up, Jake DeBrusk for the Canucks. Max Shabanov, Young Guns for the Islanders. Dazzlers Blues, Zane Parade, Calgary. Carter Verhaeghe, Encore, Florida. Slaps for Detroit of Axel Sandin Pellica. Canvas of Travis Konechny, Philly. Sizzle Reel, Kyle Connor for the Jets. Dmitry Simashev, Young Guns, Utah. Vibing for Buffalo, Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. Outburst Silver, Carson Soucy for the Rangers. Glow Up, Dylan Holloway for the Blues. Colton Dach, Encore, Chicago. Jonathan Quick, Canvas for the Rangers. Kirill Kudrevtsev, Young Guns, Vancouver. Slap Speckled, Evan Bouchard for the Oilers. Matvey Greedon, Young Guns, Canvas for Calgary. Sizzle Reel, Seth Jarvis, Carolina. Black and White Canvas, Miro Heiskanen, Dallas. Let Them Cook, Connor Bedard, Chicago. Slaps of Radko Gudas for the Ducks. Beckett Seneke, Encore for the Ducks. Portrait Adrian Kempe, LA. Jack Williams, Young Guns, Columbus. We've got a Marcus Pettersson at 250 Deluxe for Vancouver. Vibing for the Capitals, Charlie Lindgren. Glow Up, Stuart Skinner for the Oilers. Let Them Cook for the Oilers, Connor McDavid. Portrait Alexander Nikishin, Carolina. Danila Yurov, Young Guns, Minnesota. Let Them Cook, Speckled, Tkachuk for Ottawa. Encore Nikki Coco, Seattle. Jamie Alexiak, Boomtown for Seattle. Canvas Spirit Hayton for Utah. Sizzle Reel, Jason Roberts in Dallas. And Young Guns, Tristan Lennox for the Islanders. All right, on to box 10 of Series 1. We're down to the last 9 boxes. Triple case, team random. Break 19,000. Leon Draisaitl canvas for the Oilers. Young Guns Dominic Sheen, Detroit. Patterson goal-oriented for the Canucks. Encore of Devin Tays for the Avalanche. Cup Quest Speckled Eric Carlson, Pittsburgh. Systems Peter Kochkov, Carolina. Compadres for the Jets, Hellebuck and Morrissey. Olivier Rodrigue, Young Guns for the Oilers. Portrait Adam Fox for the Rangers. Encore Yuri Slafkovsky, Montreal. Sizzle Real Austin Matthews, Toronto. Ryan Leonard, Young Guns for the Capitals. Brendan Dam, Outburst Silver for the Capitals. Bustle Kiefer, Sherwood, Vancouver. Compositions of Austin Matthews, Toronto. Dazzlers Blue for the Flames, Dustin Wolf. Canvas Mario Ferrero for the Sharks. Compositions Connor Bedard, Chicago. Mark Stone Deluxe at a 250 for Vegas. Sizzle Real Sergei Bobrovsky, Florida. Cup Quest Adrian Kempe, LA. Canvas Lucas Dostal for the Ducks. Matthew Wood, Young Guns, Nashville. Portrait Wyatt Johnston, Dallas. Black and white canvas Clayton Keller, Utah. Evan Bouchard Encore for the Oilers. Systems Logan Thompson for the Capitals. Bustle of Lane Hudson, Montreal. Parker Ford, Young Guns for the Jets. Goal-oriented, Kirill Marchenko, Columbus. System Speckle, Grubauer, Seattle. Samuel Montembeau, Canvas, Montreal. Compositions, Robert Thomas for the Blues. Encore, Mark Stone, Vegas. Systems, Yaroslav Askarov for the Sharks. Jacob Gauthier, Young Guns, Philly. All right, on to Box 10 of Extended Series. UTA for New Jersey, Jesper Bratt. Pros and Prospects, Alexander Nikishin, Carolina. Easton Cowan Holographics for the Leafs. Sizzle Real for Minnesota, Brock Faber. Young Guns, Sergei Murashev, Pittsburgh. UD3 Adrian Kempe, LA. Power Play rookie Cam Lund for the Sharks. Pros and Prospects Artem Levushnov, Chicago. Sam Bennett Outburst Silver for the Panthers. Power Play rookie Beckett Seneke for the Ducks. Pros and Prospects Joakim Kamel, Nashville. UTA Speckled Gabe Velarde for the Jets. Round 1 draft, Ivan Demidov, Montreal. Rookie Reflections, Matthew Wood, Nashville. Canvas of Devin Tays for the Avalanche. UTA, Nikita Kucherov, Tampa. Pros and Prospects, Leon Draisaitl for the Oilers. We've got the playoff photo variant, Timo Meier, New Jersey. All-World Team, Mitch Marner for Vegas. Elias Solomonson, Young Guns for the Jets. Rookie Reflections, Ryan Leonard for the Capitals. UTA for Florida, Anton Lundell. UD3, Quinn Hughes for the Canucks. Dazzlers Blue, Adam Fantilli, Columbus. Sizzle Reel, Logan Cooley, Utah. Connor Clattenburg, Young Guns for the Oilers. Pavel Bushnevich, Canvas for the Blues. All-World Team Monse Kopitar, LA. Nate Danielson, Young Guns, Detroit. Austin Matthews, Canvas for Toronto. Sizzle Reel, Brandon Hagel, Tampa Bay. UD3, Kyle Connor for the Jets. We've got a Troy Terry at a 333 UD3 Gold for the Ducks. Final pack, box 10 of Extended Series. Jonathan Aspirot, Young Guns for Boston. Rookie Reflections, Joakim Kemel, Nashville. Jordan Kyrou, Canvas for the Blues. Our 10th box of Series 2. If you know, you know. Brad Marchand for Florida. Glow Up, Jake Sanderson, Ottawa. Young Gun, Frederic Brunet, Boston. If you know, you know. Speckle, the Columbus Blue Jackets. Encore, Drew Doughty, LA. Glow Up, Alexi Protas for the Capitals. Canvas, Wyatt Johnston, Dallas. Sizzle Reel, Jack Hughes, New Jersey. Sam Dickinson, Young Guns for the Sharks. We got a black and white Young Guns canvas of Ryan Green, Chicago. Let Them Cook, Cole Caulfield, Montreal. Slaps of Moritz Seider, Detroit. Sizzle Reel Red, Brandon Hagel for Tampa Bay at a 199. Nazem Kadri Encore for the Flames. Portrait Jack Eichel, Vegas. Michael Brenzeg, Nygaard, Young Guns, Detroit. Encore Blue, Austin Matthews, Toronto. Vibing for the Oilers of Stuart Skinner. Boomtown, Andrei Svechnikov, Carolina. Let Them Cook, Nathan McKinnon for the Avalanche. Outburst Silver of Dougie Hamilton, New Jersey. Zane Parekh, Portrait for the Flames. Encore Brandon Hagel, Tampa. Connor McDavid, Canvas for the Oilers. Matt Bay Green, Young Guns for Calgary. Glow Up, Speckled Thomas Harley, Dallas. Canvas Nick Paul for Tampa. Vibing for the Canucks, Thatcher Demko. Vibing for Toronto, Anthony Stolarz. Portrait, Jake Ottinger, Dallas. Young Guns, Taylor Ward, LA. Dazzlers Blue, Robert Thomas for the Blues. Dougie Hamilton, Encore, New Jersey. Slaps of Draisaitl for the Oilers. Final pack, box 10 of Series 2. Mackenzie Weegar, Canvas for the Flames. Sizzle Reel, Patrick Laine, Montreal. There's our Matthew Schaefer. Young Guns for the Islanders. Move some more base, so we'll move on to the final 6 boxes. All right, moving on to our 11th box of Series 1. We got an outburst silver, Vincent Trocheck for the Rangers. Brady Tkachuk Bustle for Ottawa. Compositions, Matthew Tkachuk, Florida. Sidney Crosby canvas for Pittsburgh. Artem Levushnov, Young Guns, Chicago. Goal-oriented Lucas Raymond, Detroit. Encore, Zach Hyman for the Oilers. Composition, Speckled, Aho, Carolina. Systems of Jeremy Swayman, Boston. Encore of Cole Perfetti for the Jets. Sizzle Reel, Philip Forsberg, Nashville. Young Guns, Ozzy Weisblatt, Nashville. Population count 1,000 of Matthew Nyes, Toronto. Sizzle Reel, Kyle Connor for the Jets. Martin Nietzsche's Cup Quest for the Avalanche. A Young Guns canvas, Joakim Kamel, Nashville. Mark Gatcomb, Young Guns for the Islanders. Portrait of Genny Malkin, Pittsburgh. Clear Cut, Carolina, Jesperi Kotkaniemi. Encore, Ivan Barbashev, Vegas. Systems, Aiden Hill, Vegas. Compadres for the Sharks, Toffoli Celebrini. Villy Koivunen and Young Guns, Pittsburgh. Portrait, Jonathan Marchessault, Nashville. Dazzlers Blue, Jared McCann, Seattle. Jack Hughes canvas, New Jersey. Compositions of Celebrini for the Sharks. Bustle, Zach Werenski, Columbus. Young Guns, Yanni Nyman, Seattle. Goal-oriented Alex Ovechkin for the Capitals. Encore, Leon Draisaitl for the Oilers. McDavid and Draisaitl, Compadres for the Oilers. Carson Dorwart, Young Guns, Philly. We got Bustle Speckled of Lane Hudson, Montreal. Canvas Connor Bedard, Chicago. Compositions of Makar for the Avalanche. Our 11th box of Extended Series. UTA for Buffalo, Alex Tuck. Pros and Prospects, John Carlson for the Capitals. Charles Alexis Legault, Black and White Young Guns canvas, Carolina. Sizzle Reel, Sidney Crosby, Pittsburgh. Round 1 draft, Easton Cowan, Toronto. UD3 of Draisaitl for the Oilers. Berkeley Cat and Power Play rookie, Seattle. Pros and Prospects, Zeev Boehm, Minnesota. Tristan Nielsen, Young Guns, Outburst Silver for the Avalanche. Power Play rookie, Noah Ostlund, Buffalo. Pros and Prospects, Sam Renzel, Chicago. All-World Team Speckled, Connor for the Jets. Kyle, you have Nashville. Nashville for you, Kyle. Jack Devine, Young Guns for Florida. Rookie Reflections, Cam Lund for the Sharks. Adam Larson, Canvas, Seattle. UTA, Sidney Crosby, Pittsburgh. Pros and Prospects, Ivan Demidov, Montreal. All-World Team Red out of 199. Draisaitl for the Oilers. All-World Team Cole Caulfield, Montreal. Florian Jacquet, Young Guns, Montreal. Rookie Reflections, Yanni Nyman, Seattle. UTA, Matt Zuccarello, Minnesota. UD3 for Ottawa, Brady Tkachuk. Dazzlers Blue, Travis Konechny, Philly. It's all a blur to me right now, Kyle. Sizzle Real Mackenzie Blackwood for the Avalanche. Vyacheslav Buteyets, Young Guns for the Ducks. Braden McNabb, Canvas for Vegas. All-World Team for the Oilers, Leon Draisaitl. Tom Willander, Young Guns for the Canucks. JT Miller, Canvas for the Rangers. Power play rookie, Ville Koivunen in Pittsburgh. UD3 Carolina, Seth Jarvis. And a 1999 rookie update of Ivan Demidov, Montreal. First round draft, Jimmy Snuggerud for the Blues. Rookie Reflections, Berkeley Cat in Seattle. We got a Retro Jet Legend Canvas of Dale Hawerchuk. So that goes to Arizona, which goes to Utah. All right, box 11 of Series 2. We're down to the final 4 boxes. Break 19,000. Vibing for the Blues of Jordan Binnington. Glow Up Seth Jarvis, Carolina. Michael Misa, Young Guns for the Sharks. If you know, you know. Speckled Rantanen for Dallas. Dylan Gunther, Encore, Utah. Portrait Jake Gensel, Tampa. We got a Marshall Warren, Young Guns Outper Silver for the Islanders. Sizzle Real Dylan Gunther, Utah. Glow Up Ricard Raquel, Pittsburgh. Encore Brock Nelson for the Avalanche. David Pasternak, Canvas, Boston. Carl Limbaum, Young Guns, Vegas. Sean Monahan, Canvas, Columbus. Sizzle Real Matvey Michkov, Philly. Zachar Bardakov, Young Guns for the Avalanche. Black and white canvas, Mike Matheson for Montreal. Let Them Cook, Barkov for the Panthers. Slaps for Dallas, Mikko Rantanen. Pierre-Luc Dubois, Encore for the Capitals. Max Domi, Boomtown, Toronto. Young Guns, Michael Brandsegg, Nygaard, Detroit. Oliver Ekman-Larsson, Deluxe at a 250 for Toronto. Vibing for Ottawa, Linus Allmark. Portrait, Lucas Raymond, Detroit. Portrait, Speckled, Oliver Moore, Chicago. Patrick Marleau, Legend Canvas for the Sharks. If you know, you know. Going to Columbus Blue Jackets. Sizzle Real, Robert Thomas for the Blues. Glow Up, Joey Daccord, Seattle. Young Guns, David Thomasak for the Oilers. Dazzlers Blue for the Ducks, Troy Terry. Matt Barzal, Encore for the Islanders. Slaps of Tage Thompson, Buffalo. Robert Thomas, Canvas for the Blues. If you know, you know. Mikko Rantanen in Dallas. Young Guns, Alexander Nikishin, Carolina. All right, 12th and final box of Series 1. triple case random. Milestone break 19,000. Canvas Charlie McAvoy, Boston. Gabe Perreault, Young Guns for the Rangers. Compositions Dylan Larkin, Detroit. Encore Lane Hudson, Montreal. Composition Speckled Connor for the Jets. Systems of Shesterkin for the Rangers. Compadres Ovechkin Wilson for the Capitals. Young Guns Parker Ford for the Jets. Cup Quest Kyle Connor for the Jets. Sam Lafferty Outburst Silver for Buffalo. Bustle Jonathan Marchessault Nashville. Goal-oriented Artemi Panarin for the Rangers. Dazzlers Blue Jack Eichel Vegas. Brandon Hagel Canvas for Tampa Bay. Portrait Moritz Seider Detroit. Clayton Keller Encore Utah. Sizzle Real Owen Tippett Philly. Victor Osman Young Guns Seattle. We got a high gloss of Jared Spurgeon, numbered 5 of 10 from Minnesota. High gloss Jared Spurgeon, 5 of 10 from Minnesota. Sizzle Real Sidney Crosby Pittsburgh. Compositions of Marco Rossi, Minnesota. Canvas for Carolina, Logan Stankoven. Ian Moore Young Guns for the Ducks. Goal-oriented Brady Tkachuk, Ottawa. Adam Henry Clear Cut for the Oilers. Adrian Kempe Encore LA. Systems Joseph Wall, Toronto. Bustle Evander Kane for the Oilers. Tim Washy Young Guns for the Ducks. Connor Bedard Portrait, Chicago. Sizzle Real Speckled Toronto Austin Matthews. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins Canvas for the Oilers. Connor McDavid Compositions for the Oilers. Final pack, box 12 of Series 1. Encore Troy Terry for the Ducks. Systems Andrei Vasilevsky Tampa Bay. Jakub Skarek Young Guns for the Islanders. All right, our 12th box of Extended Series, box 35 in break 19,000. UTA, Macklin Celebrini for the Sharks. Pros and Prospects, Anse Kopitar, LA. Drew Doughty, Clear Cut, Team Canada going to LA. Sizzle Real, Adam Fantilli, Columbus. Jared Davidson, Young Guns, Montreal. UD3, Dylan Larkin, Detroit. Michael Misa, Power Play Rookie for the Sharks. Pros and Prospects, Jimmy Snoogerud for the Blues. Aaron Ekblad Outburst Silver for the Panthers. Power Play Rookie, Yanni Nyman, Seattle. Pros and Prospects, Nikita Kucherov, Tampa Bay. Ivan Demidov, Power Play Rookie, Speckled, Montreal. Young Guns, Ty Murchison, Philly. Rookie Reflections, Zeev Buam, Minnesota. Canvas for the Rangers, Vladislav Gavrikov. UTA for Seattle, Shane Wright. Pros and Prospects, John Tavares, Toronto. We got a rookie update out of 1999, Artem Levushnov, Chicago. All-World Team, Jack Hughes, New Jersey. Round 1 draft, Zane Parake for the Flames. Rookie Reflections, Jimmy Snuggerud for the Blues. UTA for Ottawa, Brady Tkachuk. UD3, Matthew Schaefer for the Islanders. Dazzlers Blue, Mitch Marner, Vegas. Sizzle Reel, Nick Suzuki, Montreal. Young Guns, Denver Barkey for Philly. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen, Canvas Buffalo. All-World Team for Buffalo, Rasmus Dahlin. Jacob Fowler, Young Guns, Montreal. Young Guns Canvas, Hunter Skinner for the Blues. Sizzle Reel, Philip Gustafson, Minnesota. UD3, Mikko Rantanen in Dallas. Jonathan Toews at a 250 Deluxe for the Jets. Final pack of Extended Series. Hunter Skinner, Young Guns for the Blues. Rookie Reflections, Zane Parake for Calgary. Jacob Markstrom, Canvas, New Jersey. And 36th and final box, guys. Wrapping up Milestone Break. 19,000. Here's box 12 of Series 2. Big Schaefer to wrap it up. Vibing for Columbus, Elvis Merzlikins. Portrait, Sidney Crosby, Pittsburgh. Young Guns, Isaac Howard for the Oilers. Dazzlers Blue, Linus Ullmark, Ottawa. Encore, Will Cooley for the Rangers. Slaps of Evan Bouchard for the Oilers. Canvas of Dylan Gunther, Utah. Sizzle Reel, Tyler Toffoli for the Sharks. Tristan Lennox, Young Guns for the Islanders. Vibing for Vegas, Aiden Hill. Portrait, Joakim Kimmel, Nashville. Outburst Silver of Matt Barzal for the Islanders. Christopher Tanev, Encore, Toronto. Thomas Chabot, Canvas, Ottawa. Zach Metza, Young Guns, Buffalo. Portrait Speckled, Kirill Kaprizov, Minnesota. Hunter Hyped, Young Guns, Canvas, Minnesota. Sizzle Reel, Elvis Merzlikins, Columbus. Black and White Canvas, Quinton Byfield, LA. If you know, you know. JT Miller for the Rangers. JT Miller slaps for the Rangers. Encore, Jack Hughes, New Jersey. Golo Up, Marco Casper, Detroit. Arseny Gritzik, Young Guns, New Jersey. Dazzlers, Pink Rookie, Zane Parake for the Flames. Sizzle Reel, Alexis Lafreniere for the Rangers. Glow Up, Connor McMichael for the Capitals. Let Them Cook, Clayton Keller, Utah. Martin Pospisil, Boomtown for Calgary. Dmitry Simashev, Young Guns, Utah. Let Them Cook, Speckled, Barkov for the Panthers. Encore, Kirill Kaprizov, Minnesota. Rookie Portrait, Matthew Schaefer for the Islanders. Final pack, guys. Break 19,000. Canvas, Matt Boldy, Minnesota. Vibing for the Flames, Dustin Wolf. And we wrap it up with Ryan Ufko, Young Guns for Nashville. There you have it, guys. There's our triple case. Milestone Break 19,000. We do have 5 checklists to random off. And then we got some giveaways. And then that wraps up Milestone Break 19,000. Give me a moment to get these checklist randoms set here. All right, here we go. There, randoms, guys. We'll start with the Montreal Chicago. This is the Young Guns. Outburst Silver, Demidov, Levushnov. 4 times. Top one gets the card. 1, 2, 3, 4. Goes Chicago. Second checklist random. I've got Islanders Sharks. That's Misa and Schaefer. 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. That goes the Islanders. Next up, we've got Montreal, New Jersey. That is a clear cut of Caulfield and Hughes. Montreal, New Jersey, Caulfield, Hughes, clear cut checklist. 1, 2, 3, 4. Goes New Jersey. Then we've got Islanders and Sharks. That is the Young Gun canvas checklist of Schaefer and Misa. 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Islanders. And to wrap up our checklist random, we've got Anaheim and Seattle, Seneke and Catton. 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Anaheim. And now for the break 19,000 giveaways. So we'll be giving away 5 $100 break credits. So I've got all 32 NHL teams in the randomizer. We're going to randomize 4 times. Top 5 get $100 break credits added to their account. And I'll do that later tonight. All participants, you will get a black pack with your shipment of these cards from this milestone break. But 4 times, top 5 walk away with $100 break credits. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we got Philly, Nashville, the Blues, Montreal, and the Ducks. So confirm 4 times. So $100 break credits going to... Who's got Philly? Hoff 91. $100 will be added to your account. Nashville, Kyle Derby. $100 to your account. The St. Louis Blues. Derek Fong, $100 to your account, Derek. The Montreal Canadiens. Boston 77, $100 to your account. And to wrap it up, the Anaheim Ducks. Derek Fong, another $100 for you, Derek. And there you have it, guys. There's our triple case milestone break 19. What was that? 19,000. 19,000 breaks. Whew. All right, let me just take a quick peek, see if anything else is close to firing, guys. I